More in Word. Part 1 Selection. Selecting text by using the mouse. So before going to start this class, I would like to ask you one question. What is meant by selecting? We all know that choosing something is called selecting. Yes, that is right. Then tell me why selection is important in computer. We all know that if some fruits are kept in front of you and you would like to have only an apple. Okay, so you have to select it. So likewise, if you want to do any actions in a word or in a text or in a paragraph, anything inside the computer, first you have to tell the computer what you want. So this is done using the selection. And we can select the text or paragraph or a word, anything, by using mouse and the keyboard. And for selection, we are using the left button of the mouse. So now let's see what are all the different methods to select the item inside the MS Word using mouse. So there are 3 methods to select data in MS Word. Method number 1 is selection using Home tab. Method number 2, selecting text using mouse. In the Home tab also we are using the mouse only, but directly we are going to the tab that we will see in detail. And the last one is selecting using the keyboard. So in this video we are talking about the selection using the mouse. Let's see how to select using Home tab. To select an entire document, we have to follow a few steps. Step number 1, on the Home tab, you will get an editing group. So inside the editing group, you will having a select option, and you when click on the select, you will get a choice of select all. Using that, you can select the entire document. Now let's see more options of selecting in a document. Okay, now let's see how it will done. So in the inside the Home tab, in the editing group, you will get a select option. When you click on select all, the entire document gets selected. And after selected, if you want to change the font color, if you want to give a highlighter, so all these things you can perform. If you want to perform that, before that you have to select it. Now let's see using the mouse how we are going to select the text or a word or a paragraph in a computer. It means in a MS Word. To select any amount of text, okay, for that you have to click where you want to begin the selection, hold down the left mouse button and then drag the pointer over the text that you want to select. So this is the method to select any amount of text. Now let's see using the mouse how we are going to select a word. For that you have to place your cursor anywhere in a word and then double click it. So when you double click, a word gets selected. You can see that. Now if you want to select a line of text, not the sentence, I am talking about the entire line, a single line. For that, move the pointer to the left of the line until it changes to the right pointing arrow. You can see that I am just moving the pointer to the left, and now my pointer changes to right pointing arrow, and then make a click. So the entire line gets selected. Entire line, not the text. See, this is called the right pointing arrow. Okay. Now, if you want to select a sentence, you know that the sentence ends with a full stop and begins with a capital letter. I'm not talking about the line. A sentence. For that, hold down the Control key on your keyboard and then click anywhere in that sentence. Which sentence if you want to select, place your cursor anywhere there and hold down the Control key and then make a click. And if you want to select a paragraph, nothing, place the cursor in that paragraph and double click. Place the cursor in a paragraph and you can make a triple click. That means continuously 3 times you have to click and you can change the color of the text whatever you want. And if you want to select the multiple paragraph. If you want to select the multiple paragraph, again move the pointer to the left of the first paragraph until it changes to the right pointing arrow, and then press and hold down the left mouse. See, I'm just holding down, I'm just dragging down it. So the multiple paragraph gets selected. And if you want to select an entire document, okay, entire document. So what I have to do, move the pointer to the left of any text until it changes to the right pointing arrow, and then triple click, and then I have to make a triple click 3 times continuously. So this is how I want to click an entire, select an entire document. And this is very interesting. If you want to select a vertical block of text, means vertical, if you want to select the block of text, hold down the Alt key of your keyboard and using the mouse pointer you drag down. So you can make a vertical selection is there and you can give any colors. So this is very interesting. See, multicolor type, you can give shades in your document. So this is very interesting, and this is called the vertical block of text selection. This is the way to select the vertical block of text. For that you have to click on the Alt button. For that you have to click on the Alt key in a keyboard and then you drag the pointer over the text. See how beautiful it is, isn't it? It's very interesting. Now let's see how to select a text box or a frame. So text box means in some case your document contains some text box or some frames. It is available in the insert option. You are having that. For that, if I'm having a text box, actually here it is a text box and a computer is written inside the text box. So if you want to select that text box, you move the pointer over the border, that border of the frame or the text box, until the pointer becomes a 4-headed arrow. You can see that the arrow is, it is a 4-headed arrow. We call it as a 4-headed arrow. That means arrows on the 4 sides. Okay. Then when you make a click on it, so that the text box or the frame will get selected. Hope this is clear for you. Now let us write this in your notebook. Questions and answers. Question number 1. Which button of a mouse is used for selection? We all know that the left button of a mouse is used for selection. How to select a word using mouse? Double click anywhere in that word. Question number 3. Steps to select entire document using Home tab. To select an entire document, step 1 on the Home tab. Step 2 in the editing group. Step 3, click select and then select all. Then the question number 4, actually by mistake I have wrote it as a 2. How to select a paragraph using the mouse? You have to make a triple click anywhere in that paragraph. Hope this is clear for you. Thank you, children.